The critical issues in the incident in Lagos have been centered on the involvement of the Nigerian Army in the Lekki NSAS protest, where it was alleged that soldiers fired gunshots in a crowd of peaceful protesters armed only with the national flag. It was also alleged that over 78 persons were killed as a result of gunshots injuries sustained at that event. Human rights organization Amnesty International and in its report on the incident stated that footage collected shown how, quote, at approximately 6:45 p.m., the Nigerian military opened fire on the #NSAS protesters who were peacefully calling for an end to police brutality. Amnesty International also alleged that shortly before the shootings, CCTV cameras at the Lekki toll gate where the #NSAS protesters had been camped for 2 weeks were removed by the government officials and the electricity was cut off, an apparent attempt to hide evidence. Amnesty International also alleged that shortly before the shootings, CCTV cameras at the Lekki toll gate where #NSAS protesters had been camped for 2 weeks were removed by the government officials and the electricity was cut, an apparent attempt to hide evidence. It also stated that some of those killed and injured at both grounds were allegedly taken away by the military. Our findings: the Center for International and Strategic Studies, given the gravity of the allegations leveled against the Nigerian Army and the need to ensure that the extent of the Army's involvement in the conflict is determined, engage some critical stakeholders in Lagos State, as well as other individuals and groups that witnessed the incident on the spot. From our interactions and analysis, there seemed to be a non-correlation with the figures presented by the Amnesty International and other stakeholders, and those of other stakeholders. It is our considered view that Amnesty International was hasty in its conclusion with regards to the number of deaths recorded at the Lekki toll gate incident. Our position, therefore, is that 1, the position of the Center for International and Strategic Studies after due consultation and interrogation of issues takes the position that there is a subtle campaign to discredit the Nigerian Army in its involvement in internal security operations. The position is hinged on the fact that lots of misinformation made the rounds, accusing the Nigerian Army of crimes against humanity, whereas it was the intervention of the Nigerian Army that indeed saved the day. Conclusion. In the concluding analysis, it suffices to state that Amnesty International, through its actions with regards to the NSAS protest, indeed harbors a deep-rooted contempt for the Nigerian Army. This was evident in the way and the manner it castigated the efforts of the Nigerian Army in the restoration of law and order in the country. Amnesty International and other organizations disregarded the negative effects of their actions in the polity. Consequently, they made allegations against the Nigerian army that from all indications cannot be substantiated.